With the outdoors as a backdrop for learning, Keystone Science School inspires curiosity and critical thinking through the lens of science to change lives and strengthen communities.
I think some organizations create a mission because they have to, not because they want to believe in it. And this is one of the first places I've ever worked for that people actually believe in the mission and think about how what they're doing every single day relates to that mission and the lives that they're changing and the communities that we create here is really what keeps me here.
This is absolutely hands down the best school experience that we have ever done. It's the highlight of our year. It's what we look forward to doing every year.
We only live an hour from here, but that doesn't mean that this type of experience is accessible to all the kids. So coming here where they have all the gear, supply everyone, plus have wilderness first aid and have really the ability to run this kind of trip, this is an amazing experience.
I'm a former science teacher, and I would say, anywhere we go, we can put students into tough situations where they have to persevere, but for me today with snow science and the avalanche science, seeing students, actually digging snow pits, taking temperature readings, that was great to see, that we're actually in a classroom out in the wilderness.
It all ties into our science, very strong science program, and to be able to do it in the field is so much better than reading it in a book. You can read it in a book, it's like, yeah, whatever, but when they actually get to tactile with it and they get to feel the leaves and see, again, what's healthy, what makes a healthy river and what doesn't, is so impactful.
Girls in STEM is really important to me because I don't think we have enough young women in STEM and women working in STEM, so it's important to start at an early age. I wish that I had access to a program like this.
This year was my first year. I was also honestly kind of scared, but then when I got here I realized it was really, really, really fun. All the instructors and mentors are really nice to you. They encourage you a lot and you get to learn a bunch of new stuff.
The people who work at Keystone Science School are some of the most unique, kind-hearted, adventurous souls out there. It really attracts just this special type of person. You could describe it with a million words and never really sum it up to one thing, but that was something that I remember as a camper, these are the coolest people on the planet and I want to be like them one day.
I just love hearing the stories they come home and tell us every night when we ask what they did. It's always something different and adventurous and things they don't normally do every day.
My favorite part was when we went to the garden center. We learned about plants, and back here at campus we learned about crops.
My favorite part of camp is making new friends.
I learned a lot of stuff about outdoors and science.
Mi parte favorita de Keystone Science School es ver cómo llega mi hija con la ropa toda manchada. Llega súper sucia, pero llega con una sonrisa. Y llega y me cuenta todo lo que ella aprendió en ese día, todo lo que hicieron, con quién jugó, con quién habló, y me cuenta de todos sus amigos nuevos.
Kids gain a lot from coming to Keystone Science School. This is my daughter's third year coming, and she always leaves with a sense of the outdoors and friendship, kinship, some new people in her life.
I guess the first thing I think is KSS is definitely a community organization, and I think anytime we're kind of investing or supporting in a community organization, it supports all of us to live and work in this county. And so without places like Keystone Science School, I think it would be harder for all of the working families with school-age children to live here and thrive here.
Honestly, I think my favorite part was probably the observatory. Because, just seeing the moon that far up close is